The key to happiness is to do miserable things on a daily basis. Getting out of bed is quite the task for most of us. It used to be a real problem for me a few years ago. I used to roll out of bed and spend the first few hours slogging around like a sloth of the West. That's until I discovered cold water. I can remember my first cold shower. I rolled out of bed at 6 a.m. and straight into that cold shower. And when I say cold, I mean cold, like the furthest the dial will go, all the way to the end till it stops. I thought at the time, wow, this really is the most miserable thing I've ever done. I was backing in and out of it for about 5 minutes. I couldn't commit to a full submerge. Finally, I did it, and yes, it was f***ing horrible. After about 1 minute, I turned it off and got out. Now this is when I realised it was 6:07 a.m. and I just felt like I had a shot of adrenaline injected into my eyeballs. It was insane, and suddenly all the feelings of it being miserable mattered way less. But there is more than just the luxury of feeling awake with cold showers. Number 1 is proven to release endorphins, and we all love those little buggers. Number 2, it improves circulation. This is because the colder the body is, the harder it's working to restore it back to its normal temperature. Also, with improved blood flow, this can help speed up recovery of worn muscle tissue. Number 3, it can actually help fight off common illnesses like cold and flu. The shock of cold water actually mimics something called leukocytes, which helps to fight off infections in the body. Now personally, these 3 reasons aren't why I have cold showers, they're just perks alongside the huge energy burst. Now once I discovered my love for cold showers, I started doing wild swimming with a friend. We used to meet up at least once a week and get in the sea, a lake or some other body of water. We don't do that anymore because he was selfish and decided to join the Marines. We then choose to pursue this all year round. It gets to the point where we'll be in the middle of the water for as long as possible until either it hurts too much or if hypothermia starts to be a potential problem. Now the water we were getting in was between 2 to 5 degrees. Now to put that into perspective, a cold shower that you have is generally between 11 and 15 degrees Celsius, so this was cold. Now I'm not saying that you guys should start doing this as well, but if you find out that you enjoy cold showers, I would definitely recommend doing it because it's just mint. Now we're moving into October, the sea is still retaining a bit of heat from the summer, but as these months progress, it's going to get worse and worse and colder, and that's when you've really got to push through the barriers. Now overall, I can't recommend cold showers enough. You know, they've helped me feel more energized in the morning. My overall energy levels are just way better. If you're even thinking about doing it, just stop. Just go and do it. Push through the misery and do it, because you'll feel so much better after. I've been doing this for 2-3 years now, and I still dread them every now and again, but then I remember afterwards how wicked I feel. Anyway, I've been Luke Barnett. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Okay, this is a quick audio test to make sure that I'm sounding great. Okay, wow. Hey. It's just nice to feel a bit weird before you do a shoot. I can't explain it. It's just nice to... That curtain's annoying me. Okay, that's a bit better. Why you need to take cold showers? God, I'm so full of wisdom. I used to roll out of bed and spend the first few hours of the day slogging around like a sloth of the West. Say that 5 times faster. Slog around like sloth of the West. Slog around like sloth. Sloggy, having a bluesy blethy blay. It's okay to improvise now and again, Luke, if you're listening in the edit. You know, it's fine to be who you are. What was I going to say?